Assalamu alaikum. Have a good day. Welcome to Financial Management e-Learning. Today we'll discuss IT governance, CA professional level based on the new syllabus. A mobile app producer company needs a platform for developing and deploying mobile applications without managing the underlying infrastructure. Which cloud service model is most appropriate? We know different types of cloud service model is here. Infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service, storage as a service. So in this case, platform as a service pass would be the answer because that platform can be used by the company for developing and deploying the mobile application without managing the underlying infrastructure. So here answer is B, PaaS, platform as a service. A business entity of a cloud-based email service where the application is fully managed by the provider. What type of cloud computing is it? In this case, software as a service, or SaaS, the type of cloud computing is mentioned here. So software as a service, use the software that provided by the cloud computing vendors to replicate its database across regions to reduce latency. A global company uses a cloud platform. This is an example of distributed database technology. Distributed database technology working this way. In healthcare, use a cloud service to store patient record, which features essential to ensure compliance with privacy regulations. So here, data encryption in transit and rest. An enterprise moves its legacy system to a cloud platform while returning some functionalities on premises. The system is hybrid cloud deployment. So the hybrid cloud computing is the combination of private and public cloud computing. So here answer is C. To enhance application performance, a tech firm adopts cloud native microservices architecture. So the key advantage of this approach is rapid deployment and scaling of individual components. Answer D. A company implements pay-as-you-go cloud model. Which advantage is the most closely with this model? So here, cost saving through use-based billing. Answer A. An educational institution adopts a cloud-based learning management system. What is the primary benefit of this move? The primary benefit of this move is seamless content delivery and collaboration. Answer C. So we have completed Learning Object 2 MCQ. Now, the Learning Object 3, IT governance, organization, and strategy. The weight is 20%. So here 30 MCQ is here. So IT governance, organization, and strategy, if we study, we would be able to understand IT governance, management and control frameworks, and related standards, guidance, and practice along with features of information system, impact of information system, different strategic models, and challenge of information system. The challenge is commonly associated with aligning IT strategies with organizational goal. The challenge is misalignment between business unit and IT team. It's a common. All IT strategy should be aligned with the organizational mission, vision, and goal. The key component of IT governance ensures that IT decisions are made transparently and aligned with organizational goal is IT decision-making accountability. So answer C. So here, the key component of IT governance ensure that IT decisions are made transparently and aligned with organizational goals is IT decision-making accountability. So IT governance framework, it's required a structure, process, relational mechanism, etc. The service level agreement is a contract that describes the level of service of customers, experts from the provider. Which of the following is the most effective way to assess whether IT performance support organizational objective? So here his answer is monitoring the achievement of service level agreement. Answer A. It is the most effective way to assess whether IT performance support organizational objective or not. Monitoring and achievement of service level agreement. Describing the IT governance framework, but the question is that which metric is the most relevant for evaluating the success of an IT governance framework? It is the employee turnover in the IT department. If we count the employee turnover of IT department, that you will be able to understand or you will be able to evaluate the success of an IT governance framework. Also see, that is a key challenge in ensuring IT governance structure remain effective over time. So that one is the change in regulatory requirement. It is the challenge or main challenge or key challenge in ensuring IT governance structure remain effective over time. The answer D. So here IT governance structure is working in this way. The balance scorecard, we know this provides a powerful framework for building and communicating a strategy. What is the primary goal of using balance scorecard in IT governance? Primary goal is to align IT activities with organizational strategy through performance metrics. Answer A. So this is the balance scorecard. An organization implements a policy to ensure IT risks are exceed as part of the governance. The most critical factor to evaluate its effectiveness is the reduction of identified IT risks over time. Is the most critical factor to evaluate its effectiveness. Poor alignment between IT and organizational strategies. Which of the following is risks? So here risks is duplication of IT efforts leading to wasted resource. So here is the poor alignment between IT and organizational strategy. Then risks is duplication of IT efforts that leading to the wasted resource. Answer C. What is the most important activity during the maintenance phase of an IT strategy? So the maintenance phase of an IT strategy, the most important activities is reviewing and updating the strategy to adapt to changes in the business environment. Answer D. The indicator of an effectiveness of an IT strategy is timely alignment of IT process with business needs. Answer A. For the approval of the IT strategy, which stakeholder group is most critical? So IT strategy approval, board of directors as senior leadership, it is the most critical stakeholder. On the standards and protocol for system interoperability, we know what is interoperability and that which component of IT architecture focus. So it's focus on technology architecture. Answer C. In strategy development, which is the primary focus of IT governance process. So primary focus of the IT governance process in strategy development is ensuring IT decision align with the organizational objectives and regulation. Answer D. Can IT architecture help in addressing regulatory compliance? If yes, how? Yes, by standardizing the process and system to facilitate compliance with the relevant regulation. Answer B. When integrating emerging technologies into an organizational IT structure, what is the primary consideration? Then primary consideration is compatibility with the existing system and alignment with the strategic objectives of the organization. A cloud-first technology direction. Which of the following is described implementing cloud-based solution as a default choice for a new IT initiatives? Note 62, a cloud-first technology direction. Which of the following is the best described within Ford? We know the cloud computing third party provides the cloud computing service. We would be able to use server, storage, different types of application software, database, as well as platform. And we know the cloud computing is a private cloud, public cloud, and also the hybrid cloud. Your answer is implementing cloud-based solution as the default choice for new IT initiatives. So cloud-first technology direction is the best described through implementing cloud-based solution as the default choice for a new IT initiatives. In setting the organization's technology direction, what is the role of IT governance? So here, a role of IT governance is ensuring technology investment align with organizational objectives and deliver measurable value, which can be measured. So in the IT governance within that we say is IT value and alignment, performance measurement, risk management, accountability, everything is within the IT governance. Does IT architecture influence the organization's strategic direction? If yes, how? Yes, by providing a structured framework to leverage technology for achieving strategic objectives within the business strategy. That means business scope, process. Here, IT strategy, IT operation, IT construction, project management. That means IT project and portfolio management. Everything within the business strategy and align with the business is the role of IT strategy across the organization. When enforcing IT policies related to data security and privacy, what is the most important consideration? So, most important consideration is regularly update the policies to comply with changing laws and regulation. It makes the data security, that means strategy law, properly stores the local data, different types of data, taking the data privacy, access control, data breach protection, manage data storage, as well as the standards and compliance with the rules and regulation, overall data security. Can an organization ensure the effectiveness of IT security policies? How? Yes, organization can ensure the effectiveness of IT security policies by the way of conducting annual penetration testing and regular auditing. So by conducting annual penetration testing and regular auditing, organizations can ensure the effectiveness of IT security policies. Their answer is B. So importance of information security policies are act as a guide for security information sharing, define and communicate role and responsibility, protect organization from legal liabilities, protects organization from legal liabilities, outlets incidents management and business continuity planning, framework organizing. So your answer is D. To ensure security and compliance, which framework provides comprehensive guidance for creating and enforcing IT policy. So here, the control objectives for information and related technologies is from the ICAB, the control objective for the information and related technologies. So benefit of control objective and information related technologies are areas focus guidance, evaluated risk management, harmonized compliance, informed decision making, quantitative performance metrics, seamless communication, etc. The primary purpose of creating a security policy within an organization to protect sensitive data from internal external threats. Answer A. So internal threat prevention strategy taking here as well as external. Your answer is A. In mitigating risks associated with unauthorized access to critical system, which types of control is most effective? So types of controls is preventive controls like multi-factor authentication. Answer B. Next one. Which factor is most crucial to consider when selecting control of mitigate risks? Selecting controls to mitigate risks. The cost effectiveness of the control in addressing the identified risks. The cost effectiveness of the control in addressing the identified risks. Answer A. In risk management, what is the key purpose of a control self-assessment? Control self-assessments to allow employees to evaluate the effectiveness of controls and process. Answer C. We have seen here. So, in the risk management, what is the key purpose of a control self-assessment? Is to allow employees to evaluate an effectiveness of control and process. Answer C. In an organization, what is the key strategy for ensuring the effectiveness of IT technology? Regularly conducting an IT research audit to identify underutilized system. Answer B. The primary objective The primary objective of optimizing the use of IT resource is an organization. Is there any primary objective of optimize the use of IT resource in an organization? If yes, then select a right. So here, definitely yes, achieving a balance between resource utilization and service delivery goals. Answer D. To evaluate the effectiveness of an IT system incident response process, which metric is best suited? So to evaluate the effectiveness of an IT system's incident response process, the best suitable matrix is mean time to resolve. Answer A. Mean time to resolve. Is there any approach is most effective for ensuring the relevance of IT performance metrics over time? Select one. Yes, periodically reviewing and updating KPIs based on evaluating business needs. Answer B. What is the primary role of service level agreement (SLS) in the context of IT performance evaluation? To define performance expectation and metrics between service providers and clients. Answer D. The primary role of service level agreement in the context of IT performance evaluation is to define performance expectations and metrics between service providers and clients. Answer D. Now the learning of 4 information weight is 25%, and here 36% is waiting here. So from the information system security will be able to identify the threat against the defense needed for the performance and security of business information system, and will be able to learn about the protection of sensitive information. There are security measures like access control, encryption, and security policies, etc. Zero-day vulnerability. Zero-day vulnerability. We know is a security flow of software, hardware that is unknown to the vendor and that has to patch or fixed. This before the vendor can fix them, making them a serious security threat. So based on that, describe as a zero-day vulnerability. Answer is a vulnerability that is exploited before it is known to the vendors is the zero-day vulnerability. Answer C. Which encryption techniques ensure the confidentiality of data at rest? Full disk encryption is the answer D. So encryption techniques, full disk encryption ensure the confidentiality of data at rest. Full disk encryption is here. To steal sensitive information, which types of attack involve intercepting communication is the man-in-the-middle attack. So this way breaks the communication network. All control taken by this attacker is the man-in-the-middle attack. Answer A. What is the primary goal of access control mechanism in information system? Restrict unauthorized access to sensitive resource. So these restrict the unauthorized access to sensitive resource. Answer B. Which of the following is an example of multi-factor authentication? Multi-factor authentication we know using a password and a fingerprint scan. It's a multi-factor authentication. Password and also use the fingerprint and other thing for access data. Your answer C. The role of a firewall in network security is filter incoming and outgoing traffic based on rules. So firewall is here. Its role in network security is filtering incoming and outgoing traffic based on set rules. Answer D. The policy would most effectively prevent employees from using weak passwords. So policies acceptable use policy. Answer B. Controls which would best mitigate the risks of unauthorized physical access to a data center is the biometric authentication system. Answer A. So that type of control is the best way to mitigate the risks of unauthorized physical access to a data center Answer A. Which method ensures that sensitive data remains unreadable even if intercepted during transmission? Data encryption. So encryption, this method ensures the sensitive data remains unreadable even if intercepted during transmission. So the encryption, the data encrypted, the most basic level encryption is the process of protecting information or data by using mathematical models to scramble it in such a way that only the parties who have key to the encryption model. What is the primary function of an incident response plan in an organizational security framework? So incident response plan outlines steps for detecting, mitigating, and recovering from security incident. Answer D. Incident response plan through the policy. Then incident response plan is the guidelines. Answer D. Access control is a data security process, and that enable organization to manage who is authorized to access corporate data and resource. What is considered a technical component of an organizational framework for security? Here, the role-based access control. So role-based access control is considered a technical component of an organizational framework for security. Answer A. So this is the role-based control showing here. An organization's security measures are continuously improved. Which of the following best ensure regular external audit? So through regular external audit, it ensures the organization's security measures improvement. Answer B. So there are different types of security audit here. We have risk assessment audit, social engaging audit, configuration audit, compliance audit, vulnerability assessment audit, penetration testing, etc. What is the role of governance in the context of organizational security framework? So organizational security frameworks, the role of governance is to ensure compliance with external regulation and internal policies. External regulation and internal policies. So security governance, create governance, deliver governance, and review governance. Answer C. Does technology ensure the sensitive transmission of data over an untrusted network? So that technology is SSL. Answer is secure socket layers. SSL. So SSL technology ensure the security transmission of data over an untrusted network. The primary function of an intrusion prevention is to block malicious traffic in real time. So in real time, to block the malicious traffic. Answer A. What is the function of data loss prevention DLP tools? The function of DLP tools to detect and block unauthorized data transfers. So to detect and block unauthorized data transfers is the function of data loss prevention tools. Answer B. Which encryption method is considered the strongest for security-sensitive data? Is the advanced encryption standard? Answer C. So, advanced encryption standard, this encryption method is considered the strongest for security-sensitive data. Data flow algorithm of AES. Now 94. How does blockchain technology contribute to safeguarding information? By providing an immutable and transparent record of transaction. Blockchain technology contributes to safeguarding information. So answer is D. So what is blockchain technology? Blockchain technology is a distributed database that maintains a continuously growing list of ordered record called blocks. These blocks are linked using cryptography. Each block contains a cryptographic hash of the previous block, a timestamp, and transaction data. So here, by providing an immutable and transparent record of transactions, blockchain technology contributes to safeguarding information. Here also D. Which process ensure the application do not have vulnerabilities that can be exploited by attackers? Process is Secure coding practices. Secure coding practices are a set of guidelines and techniques that developers can use to protect their application from security risks and vulnerabilities. Your answer is A.